Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. Oh my gosh, you guys, this whole week has just been so freaking crazy. And on top of that, this is going to be part one of a haunted, I don't know, Halloween, fall, circus, carnival kind of thingy. And I am absolutely in love with it. And I'm also so happy. I am done building this. This is going to be part one. I am so happy I'm done with this because, guys, it is just, this was such a headache. I have over 20 hours of footage of me actually building this, but it was so much fun to make. And I was sitting with myself. So I work in where there's a lot of shopping centers, where there's a lot of stores. And I saw, so I don't know, I would assume that you guys would know, there is a store called Bath and Body Works. And I remember going past there one day and I saw in July, they had a full Halloween, little merchant at the front. There was some spiders and witches and ghosts and all this stuff. And I'm sitting here, I'm aren't we still in July? What is going on? And I'm sitting here, I'm why do companies like to celebrate things so early? And I get it, they want people to get excited for it, and I understand that. But for me, I have this thing where I'm I only like to celebrate it in the actual month. I refuse, and I usually, obviously this is a little exception, but I usually 98% of the time refuse to celebrate any sort of tradition when it's not in that month. So Christmas, I don't want to hear about it until I'm in December. Halloween, I don't want to even look at it until October. I don't even want to know about St. Patrick's Day, anything like that, unless it's March. It just doesn't work for me, and it ruins my my brain. You know what I'm saying? So for example, I love Monster House, and I actually did a build of it when I first started my channel a really long time ago, so I can add that in there if you guys want to hear how bad I used to sound. But I did that house from the movie because it's my favorite. I love Halloween, and I refuse to watch that movie unless it's October, because if I watch it and it's not October, and then when October rolls around and I watch it, it kind of ruins the experience for me. I feel I'm oh, it's just any other day, when I'm no, I'm only gonna watch it when it's Christmas. Watching Home Alone or watching Elf or something for Christmas is the same to the equivalent of me watching Monster House when it's near Halloween. It just doesn't work for me. So I'll watch the Shrek spooky one, and the Monsters vs. Aliens one. I just love all the spooky things that they do for the animation back in the day. It was so much fun. It was so much fun, you guys, and I love Halloween. For my birthday recently, they did a full Halloween inspired birthday, and I didn't know what my sister was gonna do, because my sister is she's so creative, you guys. And if I can, I'll insert some photos that I have of the actual party. But it was so freaking cool, and I didn't even notice it. So from a really long time ago, my boyfriend Alex, he said, he was oh, for Halloween, and this was back in the summer, so they were planning this for a really long time. Back in the summer, he was oh, I'm thinking of throwing a Halloween party at my house. He's would you be down for that? And I was oh yeah, that sounds fun, sure. And I'm I'll buy a bunch of decorations, and it'll be really cool. And he's oh, you don't have to do that, it'll just be a get together with all of our friends. It's not a Candace party, it's just an intimate get together. Candace party. And I'm sitting here, I'm oh, don't be silly. I'm your basement is gonna look fantastic. I'm I'm gonna get all this stuff. I'm gonna make all the lights look cool. I'm are your parents gonna be okay with it? Blah 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 blah. So I'm planning these ideas. I'm thinking about food, drinks. I even I even did like so much stuff. I bought like over $100 worth of stuff. And I remember when it was getting close to the date of the actual party, I went over to my mom's and I brought my box over to show them because I was so excited. I was like, look at all the stuff that I got. Like, this is all the stuff that I'm going to get for the party. It's going to be so much fun. I got some of this. I got some of this. And if people want to do that, I got that for them. Like, it's just like, and they were like, oh, that's so cool. Like, great. Awesome. And I was like, yeah, it's really fun. So I left the box there because I think I had to go do something or leave something there. I can't remember, but then I went home. So then fast forward like a couple days, I was supposed to go to Alex's the weekend of the day that I'm telling you about for the actual party. And then my sister was like, hey, I need you to come back to the house. I need you there was something, I think it was that I forgot. I think it was the decorations that I was going over for. I can't really remember. I think it was. And I was like, oh, okay, are you sure? Like, do you need me to like go over there? She's like, yeah, because won't work. Like, I need you to come do it really quick. And then you're kind of on the way already to like his house. So, you know, if you can do that. And to me, it was like, that doesn't make any sense because my boyfriend's house lives like northeast south down. And like my mom's house lives on the east side. So I'd have to go like all the way left and then down again. So it's like not really on the way, but I was like, okay, I'm like, whatever. So I like go in and I'm like, I go up the stairs and I see like all this like Halloween decorations in the front and I was like, oh my gosh, like yay, they decorated for Halloween, this looks great. And then I go inside and it is just like decked to the nines of Halloween, like what's it called, decked to the nines of all the Halloween decorations that you could think of. There's like smoke machines downstairs, there's like a flashlight downstairs, like one of those strobe light things. There was like purple lights everywhere and bats and everything. And it was so cool, you guys. And I was like, whoa, I'm like, and so the landing at my mom's, there's like a little landing and then there's a landing to go, like stairs to go downstairs and stairs to go upstairs. So currently I'm on the landing and I can't see anyone. I just like come in. I'm like, oh, hi. And like my sister and my mom are like, hey, how's it going? I'm like, good. So I'm like taking off like my shoes to go get whatever I had to go get. And I go upstairs and I look over to my left and there is everyone. There's Alex. There's one of my best friends with her boyfriend, my sister, her boyfriend, my mom and my stepdad. And they were all like, surprise. And I was like, what? Because that has never happened to me. I've never had like a surprise party before and it was so cool. I was like, oh my god, this is so much fun. And my best friend, one of my best friends, I haven't seen her in so long, so it was so fun to see her. And it was so cool. And I was still like not even like clicking in. I was like, oh wait, Alex, are we still going to your house for the party? He's like, Jamie, he's like, oh my god, you're adorable. Do you not understand? This is the party. And I was like, oh. And he was like, yeah, you bought all that stuff, eh? And my mom and my sister go, I know, you were showing us all the stuff that you bought. And Brittany and I were both looking at each other like, ooh, are we gonna have to tell her because like she just like got all that stuff and then you're gonna have to return it? No, I didn't return it. I still have the stuff. I have it all in a box and I still have all my Halloween stuff, but I'm happy about it because I can use it for, you know, like this Halloween. And even my sister and I, we went to America not that long ago, because I'm from Canada, and we went to America and we went to Ulta and we went to Target and Olive Garden and all that like touristy places that other people who aren't in America go to, you know what I'm saying? And we went to, what was it? Home. It's like a home sense that we have like at Canada, but it's like home something. I can't remember. We go in And there's just like a bunch of Halloween stuff. And I'm sitting in, like, at the time this year, like, this is like a couple weeks ago, I'm like to Brittany, I'm like, oh my God, I'm like, they already have Halloween stuff out. It is not October. Why? And I'm like sitting here, I'm like looking at everything, and I'm like, well, this is fun. I'm like, oh, I like that though. Oh, this is cool. Oh, that's exciting. Oh, I love to use that. Oh my God, this is so cute. Like, there's just so many things that I saw, and I was like, oh my God, that's adorable. And Brittany's like, well, I'm gonna go look at the candles. You can stay here and look at your Halloween stuff. And I'm like, okay. But like, I'm sitting here and I'm like looking at all this stuff, and I'm like, am I seriously contemplating on buying these things when it's not even October yet? So I bought a cauldron. It's a glass cauldron, kind of. It's like those things that you can put like liquids in. And okay, I can explain myself because I was trying to find something like that last year for the party, and I couldn't find anything. So I have it in my closet, and it's literally just like a glass witch's brew cauldron, and that's what it says on it. And I'm gonna use that for future. So as soon as I bought it, I texted Alex and I go, so you want to have like a Halloween party this year? And he's like, no. And I'm like, well, I bought a cauldron, so we should. And he was like, oh my God, Jamie. And I'm like, yeah. So, you know what? It's not my fault. I blame it to be an October baby, and it was just embedded in my brain. I'm sorry. I find it to be like that. Like, my sister was born on December 1st, and she is obsessed with Christmas. But then again, my boyfriend was born in June, and he's obsessed with Christmas. He listens to Christmas music when it is June. I'm like, okay, that is way too early for me. So I can't even do that. Like, my mom and my sister will sit there and watch Hallmark movies when it's like I don't even know, like September, and I'll sit there and they'll be like, oh, you want to sit and watch a Hallmark movie? I'm like, no. And I like go away because I'm like, you guys celebrate this way too early. Y'all are crazy. But you know, I feel like when it comes to Christmas, when I have my own house and I want to decorate it to the nines, it'd be so much fun. It would be so much fun. But speaking of houses, so a lot of you have been messaging me and you guys were asking about like the whole moving situation that I've been having going on. And I don't know what is going on. So my house is, I would say basically it's sold now, and I have until like October 4th to kind of figure out where I want to go. Now I have three options, okay? I have going with my dad, but I would have to find a job up at his new house and try and find like a full-time job up there, and it would be it would almost be like a 2.5-hour drive to Alex's, which is fine. I don't mind about the drive, and he never really comes up to my house like really anyway. It's like once every like 3 or 4 months. And then what's it called? And then it's either go back to my mom's, which is closer to a lot of my things. And then there's trying to find a job where my boyfriend lives. And then I don't have anywhere to live over there, but we want to move there. So I'm kind of like in a weird pickle, and I don't know what to do. We were talking to his parents and we were trying to figure out like maybe if I could like live in the basement and rent it out for a couple months, but that basement already caught on fire once and I saved them. I smelt it in the middle of the night and I had to wake up everybody, but I know I felt like a hero. But besides the point, there's like so many spiders down there, you guys, and I'm not even afraid of spiders. If you guys heard me in my other story, I did like a little like cartoon art thing of what happened, I think in my most recent video, minus this one, and I basically was sitting at my table and there was just a spider and I like couldn't sleep all night because I was trying to find it, and then the next day I found it. I yeeted him out there, but there's so many spiders in his basement, so I'm like, yeah, I don't know if I really want to stay down there. You know, it's not you, it's me, you know what I'm saying? But like, I'm like, nah, I ain't got time for that. So I'm sitting here and I'm like, okay, well, I have that option. I got my dad's, I got my mom's, and I'm sitting here and I'm kind of floating around because my manager might be leaving. Yeah, manager, not the bad one, the normal manager, the one that we don't like, the one that we always talk about. She's still here, but our district manager, she doesn't want her there anymore. and neither does our manager. She wants her gone. And I'm like, oh my God. Hallelujah. But at the same time, like, everyone wants to leave. All of my coworkers want to leave, you guys. And I'm just like sitting here. I'm like, do I try and find a remote place? I need to find a job. If this YouTube stuff could go full-time one day, oh my gosh, you guys, how much easier it would be for me. But until then, you know, just like the rest of us, we got to go find a job. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I will totally let you guys know. But the house that my dad and my stepmom found was really beautiful. And I would get my own bathroom if I went over there, you know, so like, and the gym that I go to is Good Life Fitness, and they have a Good Life Fitness over there for women, so I can still go to the gym. I'm just a little far away from everyone, so I think I need to talk to Alex about like going over there, finding a job. And I don't mind the drive because I like driving, and it's kind of like a 40 or like a 35-minute difference with driving for me, which is not that big of a deal. But I would be far away from my karate school, and I want to go back, but like if I go up to, that's probably not in the cards. Like it would be like, it wouldn't make any sense unless I went down there like maybe once a week or so, but that would be a money pit of gas, because that would be like an hour-long drive just to go like train for like maybe 2 hours, which is fine. I would totally do it because, again, I don't mind driving, and I love that place to death. So I don't know. We'll see. But there is so much going on. But I hope that you guys like this first part of this video. Maybe please consider like, commenting, and subscribing. I hope that you guys like it. I'm sorry if my voice sounds a little kind of crackly and kind of like musky. I didn't fall asleep until like 6 o'clock. So, but yeah, but it's okay. I'm fine. I'm good. And I have to go to work from 1:30 to 9:30 tonight. I was trying to get my, what's it called? I was trying to get my schedule like changed with one of my coworkers. And I asked her like 3 weeks in advance, and I was like, hey, do you mind, you're doing a 9 to 5 and I'm doing a 1:30 to 9:30. Do you want to switch? And she was like, oh, I'm sorry. Like I have something going on that day. And she's like an older woman, and I know she really doesn't like closing the store, and it's like 3 weeks in advance, and I'm like, I don't know if you have stuff going on in 3 weeks that you know of, but hey, I don't know. But everyone kind of has a weird feeling that she just didn't want to work, so it's okay. But this weekend I'm gonna go see my boyfriend. I haven't seen him in like 4 weeks, so it'll be nice. But it's all right. Everything is good. And I hope that you guys are all doing well. What are you most excited for Halloween? And let me know in the comments down below. And if you guys like this video, maybe please consider like, commenting, and subscribing. And I will see you all later. Okay, bye guys.